Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Rejection Screen Paint using ambient rejection technology gaming. Ooh, sorry if I taking the time to yawn. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. All right, so let me go grab some heavy Velcro so we can hang the screen or hang the sample sheets. We're going to do a demonstration on our 135-inch black screen. Coated with 12 technology, the black technology. We're going to just get several light gray screens and some UV mix. So let me go grab some Velcro. Stick to the screen. All right, go ahead and Velcro. And make sure we got the Velcro and some screens here. Okay. So in here, I'll bring in the kitchen with me and show you what screens we're going to be using today for this demonstration, Crow Boys. Now, it's not just Crow Boys. It's just about everybody. You guys are all cool, but these are especially for the Crow Boys. So, let's show what we're going to be using against our screen. Now, you see this little dark screen right here? That's a Dark Star 9 by Elite Screen. I don't think some of you know, not to be disrespectful, what a Dark Star 9 is. But in the category of screens, the darker the screen, the more expensive it is. The lighter the screen, the cheaper it is. So white screens are extremely cheap, where my 135-inch Elite screen is a white screen. I paid $230 for it. It's a cheap screen. See this dark surface right here? That's a Dark Star 9. This screen for 100-inch would cost you $3 grand. All right. All right, we have next to that, we have the Paxel. I think I'm saying that correctly. By Daylight Screens, which is a very dark screen. 100-inch of this screen would cost you around $5 grand. See how dark that surface is right there? But, you know, just want to let you know so you can understand. This right here is a more lighter screen. This is a Cinema Gray 5D right here. Right, see, compared to this one and this one, which one's darker? This is a cheaper one right here. This is the expensive one. This one would cost you $1,300 to $1,400 for 100-inch. This would cost you $3,000 for 100-inch. Over here we have a matinee silver. Matinee silver, or matinee black, sorry, matinee black. These are by Seymour AV. They're matinee blacks. This is a very dark screen right here. Here we have the UV mix, which is coated on this right here. Now you see how dark this looks? But you want to talk about a screen being too dark. Now here's the thing you don't understand. This can produce color to a certain degree. It can produce bright colors to a certain degree. If you were to put this against a white screen in a snowstorm, the white screen would actually produce a higher image, a brighter image than this. This would produce a brighter image than that. I'm pretty sure you know your colors. You've done kindergarten, so I'm pretty sure you're caught up on that one. Not to insult you in any way, but sometimes when I have people make accusations like that, I wonder if they skipped kindergarten altogether and they forgot their color patterns. So, you see how dark this is? This is the UV mix, how dark it is. Now, the problem you have with this screen, and much like all the other ones you have here, some produce higher contrast, too much where the screen becomes too dark, and some produce too high of a white level. where the color fades on the screen. All right. Last time they made a screen this color, they were called Vegas. Sony Vegas. When they were that dark gray. All right, so let's do this demonstration. We're going to put all these screens that you can see. None of these screens are black. So we'll cut some of this heavy Velcro. We come over here to our screen. I'm pretty sure this is a big enough screen for us to do the demonstration on, because last time there was a gripe about the size of the screen we're doing. This is 135 inch. And I think we have more than enough power. We're using a Christie projector at around 4,000 lumens. So if you can't produce on that projector, you're not producing on anything. And that's not a Optoma or a Sony. That's a Christie. It's a top tier projector. In the projector field, there are 3 projectors on the top tier: Ronco, Christie, and Barcode. That's why I told people I was putting that link up for those Christies to go grab those projectors. Those projectors are amazing. I have a customer I contacted today. She's running my screen at 12 o'clock in the afternoon under some porch. It's freaking amazing. I just saw the demonstration a few minutes ago. She sent it to my phone, and she's using a Christie projector on her technology. I'm going to have her do a YouTube video, and I'm also going to be uplinking a video, pictures, all that. And it's, oh, by the way, the technology she uses is the black technology. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab, let's see, we'll go back here a minute. We lost our feed for a minute. We're going to grab the UV mix right here. Now, when you said my screen was too dark, that means that anything I put on here, like any colors or whatever comes on this screen, should come up so dark that you won't be able to see our screen, but you should be able to see the other screens perfectly clear, because that's what your statement was. It was too dark. So we're going to put the UV mix right here in the center. A nice big piece of Velcro there, so that shouldn't be a problem. All right, we'll take, make sure these stay up here, because some of them kept falling off. I'll make sure to put some fresh tape on all of them. We'll take the Gray Cinema 5D. All right, now consider the fact that if anyone owns the Gray Cinema 5D, next to UV mix, this is considered to be the more brighter screen to produce a higher bright level, and that would be the darker screen. Now next, I'm going to do some demonstrations, and I'm going to take my technology out of the equation altogether, and we'll just use the UV mix, which you swear by, next to a white screen and next to these samples here. Okay? Next, we'll go with the Dark Star 9. Now, in my specifications on my website, in the shopping cart next to a 12, it clearly states that the 12 will produce a slightly lower white level, but nothing that would disrupt your picture quality, which you have seen in my demonstrations. You don't really see anything at all that's just going to disrupt your picture quality. And the testimony done by the other individual was the fact that the screens that we have produce an image so dark that your screen is unnoticeable and you cannot see the screen. That was the claim. Dark Star 9, we'll put it right there. What else do we have? We have a pack, so we have to put that somewhere. So let's get some fresh sheets for that one. See, the sad part about it is that you don't watch my demonstrations, you don't watch my tests, you don't know what I do over here. So you come over here and the first thing you start screaming out of your mouth is, oh, it's too dark, it's this, that, and the other. And then when you see the demonstration being done, now you're quiet. And I guarantee you people that the Crow Boys will end up with a bunch of insults at the end, because that's how it always ends. They don't give you any form of logical answers because they can't come up with a logical answer for the question. They result to adolescent attitudes. So you will see them act up in the room. I bring them in so people can see what they are. Now, the reason why they're like this is because a certain individual whose product is right there in the center of that screen did these videos of basically dark paint or black paint with our labels on it and started this nasty rumor that our technology was so dark. Keep in mind, so dark that you couldn't see it at all. The screen was muddy and cloudy, which anyone's ever seen my demonstrations or has my product knows it's not true. We had that interesting conversation yesterday, and it's funny because the fellow by the name of King Black, I told him we're good friends. I called him up, I told him about what happened. He watched the video, he found it funny. Because for the fact that the fellow sat there and said that, hey, your camera is the reason why you can't, you're the only one, your camera's the reason why your image is coming up so bright. Now consider the fact, if my camera is the only reason why that the image is coming up bright, that would mean everybody else who's bought this paint under me, who bought the paint, would have a different result. They would have a screen so dark they couldn't see it. So he mentioned a fellow by the name of King Black, which is a customer who actually owns the 8. And he will have the 12 too, and he plans to do a demonstration on that for you guys. So the guy claimed that, oh, it's the camera doing it all. That's the reason why the image is so bright. So when we pulled up this video and showed it off my screen, not only was the picture quality beautiful, skin tones, everything was beautiful, but you didn't consider the fact that I was showing a demonstration of a black screen on another black screen. Blow your mind there? You didn't think about that, did you? We'll put the Paxel right here. So I'm using the excuse of the camera being too bright or whatever. That theory's out the window now because I have that testimony done already. That was outed already. So I'm gonna ask you, what else you got? It's not an obsession. It's proving you wrong. That's all it is. It's proving you wrong. If you're going to basically try to slander someone's technology and say that it isn't what it isn't, then guess what? It's my duty to go up and show you that you're wrong. And that's what I'm doing. It's not obsession. It's proving that you're wrong. You don't just like to be proved that you're wrong. You don't like to be outed. So you will call it whatever you need to call it. A obsession, or whatever, this, that, and the other. That's what you will call it. Because I don't come into Crow's channel talking trash. I don't talk about his Frankenstein or none of the stuff he makes. I don't care. It's when you do demonstrations where you're claiming that our product is so dark that people can't see it, I have to back up what my technology can do. And if it means bringing you jokers into a room, listen, if it means bringing you guys into a room and exposing you and asking you questions that you know you can't answer, then guess what? There you go. Face to face, we will be face to face. We're going to court pretty soon, buddy. That's face to face. Don't worry about that one. That's going to happen. I've seen all his videos, and I've seen, bottom line is I've seen the slander in his videos too. And I can post one of his, I can pull one of his videos up if you want to show you how in the world does that video look like this and his technology looks like that. Don't get discouraged now. Put it this way. Not only do I sit in your chat room and listen to you guys talk trash about me, but my attorneys do too. You're Crow? No, you're not. You know why you're not Crow? Because Crow's been blocked from my channel for years, and Crow has never popped up on any of my video feeds at all, period. But nice impersonation. Good one, but no. Well then, if you're a Crow, then you're going to enjoy this demonstration even more than the rest of us. Take a front seat. You're going to see what's going to happen if you're a Crow. when your UV mix goes against a black screen. Now, I saw the demonstration that you did. If it's Crow, I saw the demonstration that you did, and you claimed their technology to be too dark. But I find it funny that when you did that demonstration, you didn't show any contrast levels. Why? Because your screen can't produce contrast. But yet, you made a dark enough screen to almost come near black. So that means, bottom line is, you're leaning to the point that you know that I'm right when I say contrast is everything. But just watch. All right, so next one, I doubt it's Crow. I think it's one of his followers that are trolling, but it's not him. But we'll humor him anyway. We're going to take a matinee silver next. Or, sorry, matinee black. Matinee black is what I'm going to do. There we go. Let's put that right here. All right. All right, now, let's see what we got to do here. A bit of a commercial going on. We'll let the commercial play through. Now, mind you, if our technology is so dark, as you claim, so dark that you can't see the screen, that means my technology, you shouldn't be able to see it at all, period, when it pops up on that screen. Where did your screen go, Crow? If that's you, where's your screen? It's gone. You know why? Because my screen just mimics your technology that fast. I told you that a 12 is not an 8. It's a whole different form of technology. You can't understand that. It's a problem. You can't get that through your head. I just mimicked your screen that fast, that quick. Where's your screen? You want me to get real close? That's a black screen that just mimicked your technology that fast. So when you sit there and make a statement about how my technology is so dark that you can't even see it, and I just blend it into your screen so fast that you can't even see your screen anymore. It's not even there. So how is it possible? Answer that question. Now, if you are Crow, I'm going to ask you a question. How is it possible that my screen is producing a level that high? I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to listen. No. I'm going to ask you a simple question. All I want you to do is answer it. How is it possible that my screen is producing a level that high to blend to your screen? Just answer the question. That's all I want you to do. If you can't answer the question, you'll get blocked. Answer the question. You can't say it's the camera. We've been through that one already. We've done the camera already. Can't say it's the camera. We did the camera already. We did that yesterday. We did a custom. Somebody bought it. One of your Crow boys bought up a customer and we bought him up. It is blending. Where's your screen at? He's colorblind. He's trying to tell me that it's not blending the screen. Look. He's trying to tell me it's not blending the screen. Here's your screen right in the middle. That's your screen right there. I'm sorry, buddy, but you got outed. It is what it is. Next time, stop doing demonstrations mixed with black paint. Be honest when you do demonstrations. When I do demonstrations against these high-performance projection screens, I keep it fair. I know for a fact that half of these screens don't work with ultra-short throws, so we don't use ultra-short throws. And the ones we go outside and we do demonstrations on, some of these screens are not designed for outdoor screens, so there'll be no point in me taking them out there. For a fact, Elite Screen has a screen called a Yard Master. So for me to do that demonstration, I would have to have a Yard Master. Oh, the quality's there, buddy. The quality's there. Look at the screen. Look how beautiful it looks. And this is on a 720p projector. Not an Optoma P1, not a $3,000 projector, but a $100 projector. That's what I paid for my projector, $100. That's it. While I got you here, I want to show you something real quick. Now, since we're now dabbling into the gray field of technology, I'm going to give you an up-close look at this. You see this technology right here? This right here, so we don't get it mixed up, we got you here. If it is you, we got you here. See right here, this is your product right here. You recognize that? That's your stuff. Now, this is the gray technology we developed, right? Let me close the top on this so it's nice and tight. I want you to look at this very carefully. You see how that looks? No, just look at it real carefully. Don't ask, don't say anything. Just look at it real carefully, all right? What color do you think that is? This is your product right here. It's funny when you look at your gray mix that when you open it up, it's gray on the outside, right? And when you open it up, it's gray on the inside, right? I know what this is. I know how you made this. Very easy, because we used to make this back in the day. It was under a technology we made called D5K. So I know we used to make that stuff. All right, now, if you look at my technology here, see the color of that? See how that looks? This screen has the ability to be able to produce, Crow, listen to me. It has the ability to produce an image outside at 6 o'clock in the evening on a projector of 1,000 lumens. Out there. As a matter of fact, we showed technology of a screen taking direct hit from sunlight. Buddy, do you understand? When you develop a technology that can take a direct hit from sunlight, do you have any idea what happens when we incorporate that technology into our screens? Look, here's the thing. I love this. He's giving me challenges on projectors I should be using, and yet he hasn't finished the 1100 lumen challenge. Crow, I'm going to tell you something right now. So this is you in the room. You know that 1100 lumen projector demonstration I posted last year? I'm going to give you 2 days to match that demonstration again, since I had you in the room. 2 days. It has to be 1100 lumens, 12 feet back, outside. No balcony, none of that stuff. Take it out in that big parking lot you got outside near your house. And do that demonstration, that 1100 lumen challenge. That's what I asked of you. But I want to show you something real quick. Now, you see the color, strange color of this product right here? See how that looks? It doesn't look gray, does it? Watch this. Let me show you something quite impressive. But it is gray. Crow? It's gray. It has something called a special ability of things you don't know. It's called hard work, Crow. Well, look, like I said, do the demonstration as I asked. Stop beating around the bush. I asked you very nicely to do that demonstration. You want to see something else very interesting, Crow? Now, remember that paint I just showed you on the table? The one that had that strange color to it? Like it looks gray when you look on the inside, it's gray on the cap, but on the outside has that weird kind of color to it? This is the technology right here. Watch this, Crow. Hey, Crow, guess what? I told you. We mimicked our own screen. Wait. There's more. This is your UV mix. Watch this. It can mimic your screen. All our technology can mimic your screen with no problem. Where'd your screen go? As you can see, the technology I just showed you is not the same as yours. And yet it just mimics your screen with no problem. Where'd it go? So, just to give you an understanding so you can't say, well, that's my paint. Because it isn't, Crow. You see the color of that right there? See that strange, odd color? Right there? See that? How that looks? Oops, your top doesn't stand up too well. You see the difference between the two? They're not the same color, Crow. See that? Look at that. They're not the same color. So how is it possible that we have something here that's not the same color as your product? It's not yours, but yet it mimics your technology to where your screen doesn't even exist anymore. Where's it at? I've designed a technology now that's basically far more advanced than your technology. And not only that, it's able to mimic your technology very fast. Look at that. Where's your screen? Is there any way you can see your screen unless you Don't look at the corners, but your screen's going. All right, with that being said, goodbye, Crow. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Just showing you how it's done. As you can see, I mimicked your technology with no problem whatsoever. And the claim you made about my technology being so dark that you can't even see it, come on, man. Matter of fact, wait, I'm gonna keep you around for a little bit. Oh, wait. We're still here. Check it out, Crow. See that screen right there? That's made out of cardboard right there, sitting next to a window on an ultra short throw. You have an Optoma P1, right? This is an Optoma GT5500. There you go. Look at that one real quick. I'll give you a chance to think about it. You still haven't answered my question. My simple question was, can you explain to me how my screen is mimicking your screen? Especially the black one, because I would think the black one, your screen would change a little better on that one. But can you answer the question, please? Now, as I said before in the demonstration, that usually Crow Boys will start off with a lot of insults. They'll get angry and get upset, a lot of emojis, stuff like that. That's what they'll do. I asked them a simple question. And the simple question was about how is my technology producing an image that bright. Now, he started this campaign about my technology being so dark, but the black screen mimicked his screen. And he said for some reason that it didn't do it. We all saw it. The screen disappeared. It also did it on the gray technology, which is not even your screen paint. As you can see, it has a different color, a different coating, but it mimics your product. So that's what I'm asking you. Just answer the question, that's all. You don't have to put a crazy enough to create yourself in. Just answer the question. That's all. Just answer the question. That's all I have to do. Now you take your piece off. Ugh. Just do me a favor. Just answer the question. I know you're spazzing out, man. I'm not paying you any money. I just want you to answer the question. That's all. Can you answer the question, please, Crow? Look, all I'm asking you to do is answer the question. That's all. Just answer the question. You want to see something else too? This is how your screen reacts. So just answer the question. You can't answer the question. Well, okay, so I'm a scammer because I'm doing a live demonstration. I blended your screen with no problem. You started some crazy campaign by saying that my technology was so black and no one could see it, but yet, you know, I'm seeing the image with no problem whatsoever. Let's get your little doodah screen off the wall because you're getting very upset. But as I told you, if I'm a scammer, this is a live demonstration. How in the world am I faking a live demonstration? Do I have magical powers? No, I don't think I do. Well, as you can see, that if my technology was so dark, I would not be able to blend his screen with no problem whatsoever. Which I proved. Technology blends the screen with no problem whatsoever. We'll let him stay in the room and carry on, because that's what he usually does. You'll get a chance to see this guy snap and lose his temper the whole 9 yards. So let's get this straight. We already been through that already. We did that yesterday. One of your followers came in and made a statement about the phone. And we already been through that already. That was already proven already yesterday. So go ahead, try again. I asked you a simple question. Buddy, I'm asking you a simple question. Explain to us why the screen is producing such a bright image. I'm not scared. I'm asking you a simple question. And you're not replying back. I don't know why. So all I'm doing is asking you a simple question. Just reply back. How is the screen producing such a bright, beautiful image? Answer the question. Dude, you're saying, hi, Lumens. Do you have any idea how many projectors I own? Everybody who knows me and watch me do demonstrations, I've done these tests on 1,000 lumens, 900 lumens, 600 lumen projectors. Try again. I own multiple projectors. Try again. What else you got? We did the phone already. We did the phone yesterday. The phone was done yesterday. What else? I'm not nervously ranting. You're the one with all the text messages flashing across the live stream. I'm asking you again. How is the screen doing this? We've done the phone already. I'm not ranting. I'm asking you a simple question. You're the one who has the multiple text messages running across my screen. Answer the question. How is the screen doing this? Tell me, how is it doing that? Come on, Crow, you can come up with a better. You're a very intelligent person. I've seen some of the things you do. I'm pretty sure you can come up with a logical question or logical answer on why the screen is doing this. How come that image is so bright? We've done this. Keep in mind, it's smoke and mirrors. How are we doing smoke and mirrors? This is a live demonstration. It's virtually impossible. Is my name Thanos by any chance, Crow? I'm asking you again. How is that screen producing an image that bright? It can't be smoke and mirrors. It's just a live demonstration. So listen to me, let me tell you something. Oh, what size of the screen? This is a 135-inch screen. That's 135. I'm just asking you a simple question. Follow me, Crow. Follow me. Follow me. You see where my screen sit at, Crow? You see my environment? Look around. See my house? No, I want you to look at my house. Look at my house. See my house? See how bright the image looks? See how I can stare at my screen like this from here, and that image will pull up with no problem whatsoever? See how bright my house is? It's not dark, Crow. It's a nice house, ain't it? Let's go upstairs. And I did say house, and we are going upstairs. Give you a look around real quick. See those projectors in there, Crow? See all those projectors? My screen has been tested on every last one of these projectors. Let me show you what we have here. You want to talk about low projectors? We have 800, we have 900, we have 600. I even have a pocket projector in here. So, what else do I need to show you? I test my screens on tons of sample sheets. I have multiple projection screens throughout my house. Another 135-inch. Customized. Another 100-inch right there. You notice that nothing's dark in my environment, right? I bet you $100 that's Crow calling me right now. I'm not gonna pick the phone up for you, buddy. You want to screen and rant and carry on. We're having an interesting conversation here. All right, come on. We're going to do something that you can't do. Sorry, we're going to go downstairs. So I'm asking you a question. Explain to all of us, because keep in mind, I didn't start a campaign that your product was this, that, and the other. I don't care less. But I'm asking you a simple question while we have you in the room. Why is that screen that bright? When you made all these accusations of the screen being dark. Answer the question. I'm going to be quiet, people. We're going to give Crow a couple minutes to answer why the screen is so bright. I'm going to go in the kitchen and get ready to go feed my squirrels. Ugh. Has he said anything yet, or is he still ranting? No, he's still ranting, isn't he? Now, it's funny because when he has my product over there at his apartment, the first thing he'll do is, and keep in mind, when I do pick up the phone, Crow, I will make sure that we're not on live because I don't do business that way. That's disrespectful. We'll talk man to man. Rather than that, explain why the screen's that bright. Because you're the one who started a campaign and doing these paint on demonstrations that our screens were so dark you couldn't even see them. So now I got you in the room. We're being graced by Crow's present. Show me why. Tell me why the screen's so bright. It's so bright. Look at that. Look at the angle on that. Now he says it's because of a 4,000 lumen projector. Keep in mind, like I said, when I showed you all those projectors upstairs, I've done demonstrations on all those projectors. As a matter of fact, that gray screen over there you're seeing against that wall, it did a demonstration on 800 lumens, Crow. 800 lumens, 20 feet back on 800 lumens. Well, tell me why. Come on, we're waiting. Go ahead. Why? How does it produce an image like that? I don't care if that's you calling me. I'm asking you a question here live. I want everybody to see this. To answer the question, why is that screen producing that image that bright? You're saying the settings, oh, dude, here's the thing. So this is what the Crow Boys, this is all they got left to grab onto. He's claiming that the settings on my projector, my phone is basically the reason why that the image is coming up so bright. So that would mean anybody else that has my technology wouldn't be able to produce a bright enough image, right? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that, keep in mind, if it's just the settings, listen to me, if it's just the settings in my phone that's doing that, that means anybody else that would have my product would have a dark image, right? That's what you're saying. Should I dig up King Black? No, I'm asking you a question. You just said that. It's the settings on my phone. So if it's the settings on my phone that's doing this, that means I'm the only one in this environment that can produce that image. Anybody else would have a dark image. That's what you're saying. So let's dig up Mr. King Black. And also, too, he'll be doing some other demonstrations he wants to show you. So since we're on YouTube, and we'll bring up the 1100 lumen challenge, which you haven't done yet. And I gave you that challenge when? I gave you that challenge last year. All right. So this right here is King Black, ladies and gentlemen. King Black is a customer of mine who's bought my product, and he's been showing it off. He loves his screen. Now, mind you, I'm showing you a black demonstration off a black screen. That's King Black's setup in his home. That's our technology that he's using. Now, if it was the camera or if it was the settings, keep in mind what you just said. If it's the settings on my phone that's doing this, right? That's producing such a bright, beautiful image, right? That means anybody else would have a dark screen that you couldn't see as you displayed in your demonstrations. But we have a fellow right here who's showing off a Supreme AMOLED. This is an 8, not even a 12. It's an 8 wallpaper screen. Old technology compared to our new technology. Look at all the lighting he has in the environment. And look at the screen pull up. That's more lighting you have in your living room. Look at that. That's more lighting than you have in your living room. His living room is brighter than your living room. You have an Optoma P1, ultra short throw, sitting inches away from your wall, and your environment's still dark. Now, as you said before, it's my camera settings. That's what you said. So if it's my camera settings, how come the screen is just as bright on his end and as it's on mine? And keep in mind, I'm showing you this demonstration on another black screen. Anything you want to say? Now, what else you got? Now, we've already put the rest. Anybody here? Anybody here? Now it's no quality. Now it's no quality at all. No quality. You just saw my screen blend into high performance professional screens. What else you got? I didn't ask no quality. Ask the question, how come the screen is producing an image that bright? That's all I'm asking you. Can't use camera settings anymore. We just showed the customer right there showing off my screen, and it's bright, and it's an 8 at that. These are 12s. They're much brighter than 8s. So you can't use camera settings anymore. So, okay, I'm gonna give you another 5 more minutes to answer. If you can't answer in 5 minutes, you're getting blocked because now you're not giving me anything at all. You're just randomly just going off. So again, I'm gonna ask you, how is the screen producing such a bright image? You can't use camera settings anymore. How is it doing it? Because you portrayed it as being too dark, no one can see it. So we'll clean this up now. Explain how. 5 minutes, go ahead, explain. I'll be waiting. See how beautiful that looks, Crow? That's hard work, my friend. That's years and years and years of hard work. Not cutting corners, not doing things halfway. That's hard work right there. But I asked you, and you're still rambling on. How is this screen doing that? Yeah, no reply back. Nothing but insults. That's all he has. You see how many times he called my phone? Did you hear that in the background? I know y'all heard that. That was him. He just said on my phone. Do you hear how many times how many times he must have called my phone over and over and over again and again and again and again and again? That's sad. But I'm asking you a simple question. Come on, man. You're the one who started this nonsense. I'm just basically just finishing it off. I'm glad I got you in the room. Yeah, hard work pays off. My customers watch me come in here at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. They watch me wrap up packages and take them out the door. They watch me come in here and do demonstrations on different forms of projectors. They watch me do unboxings. They watch me do it all. Test different forms of high sample sheets. I do a lot of live demonstrations on just about everything I do. I back everything up that I do. If I say I'm going to do it, I go do it. My screens don't sit cluttered in the dark. I don't basically cut corners. I don't do any of that. Period. You're jealous of my work. You're jealous of what I do. And it's sad because, like I said, you're an intelligent person. I'm not going to slander and put you down and call you trash and call you garbage, call you scammer. I'm not going to call you all that. You're an intelligent person. You're a grown man. You need to act like a grown man. You need to handle your business. You got a nice little customer base over there. Worry about your customer base. Don't worry about what I do over here. That's a customer calling in right now for contracts we got setting up on that technology that we developed that took a direct hit from sunlight. Do you have any idea how many companies now are contacting me over that tech? You know how long it took me to develop that tech? Years of hard work. When I saw Black Diamond's technology versus my technology, when I did digital and crystal screen paint, I didn't go slander their technology. I went and started designing technology that I can hopefully compete with them. But you don't learn that. That's the problem with you. You don't know. You don't understand hard work, man. You don't. That's why every time I do a design a paint, you're the first person got to do a demonstration and try to slander, try to tear it down. Crow, let me explain something to you, crystal clear, or Jamie. Or I can say your real name because I do know where you live at. You did ship paint to one of my partners. All right. So let me explain something to you so you understand. I don't care about your product. I don't care about what you do and what you make and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you need to mind your own business. You need to concentrate on your craft and don't worry about anybody else. That's what you need to do. Because that's your problem. I got text messages from you, emails from you of you stating out on how you want to tear my company down, how you want to destroy it, this, that, and the other. I have text messages, all that stuff. Yeah, we have all that. But you keep saying the same thing. No quality, no quality. Dude, you're saying venue projectors. Did you see the projectors that I have upstairs? Again, it's sad. I just showed you a room full of projectors. They're not all venue projectors. And anybody who's coming here and watched me do demonstrations have seen me do demonstrations on the Sony. As a matter of fact, they've watched the Relic projectors. The Relic projectors where I buy these really old projectors, and I have to keep the budget under 50 bucks. And I do these unboxings, and I put it right on the screens. No settings, nothing changed. Hit the screen, done. That's it. So they know my work. So they can see you in here ranting and carrying on. Everything you're saying does not add up for you, man. It doesn't. Concentrate on your craft, Crow. On your craft. Don't worry about everybody else. You'll get there. Don't worry about everybody else. It comes with hard work. That's what it comes with. All right. People, there you go calling again. He's obsessed. But there you go. I'll answer the phone when I have time today. Okay? But you'll have to wait, Crow. Other than that, people, thank you all for watching the video demonstration. I'm not going to block them. I'm not going to block. I thought about it. I'm not going to block them. Because you know why? I want you to come in today when we're going to take that technology outside again. I want you to watch that demonstration. I want you to come in and watch all my demonstrations, Crow. I want you to see me do demonstrations on 800 lumen projectors, 900 lumen projectors. Not the demonstrations you do where you have a projector sitting right up on top of the screen. No, we use measuring tapes over here. We show the distance over projector. I'll show you how it's done. As a matter of fact, I could take my Optoma GT outside and do a demonstration. Wait, I already did that one already. And showed it on a 140-inch screen, something that an Optoma GT56 is not designed to do, only at 100 inches. If you want, you can check out all my demonstrations because I have quite a lot in there for you to watch. But as I told you before, people who watch my channel will watch me just develop a screen paint, and they will get a chance to watch every demonstration. So distance throw, how the screen stacks up against other high-performance screens, the demonstrations we do with ultra short throws. We cover all the bases. And then we do the most important test of all, that is the 1,000 lumen demonstration, which means a screen, in order for us to have our label on it, has to be able to produce an image outside on 1,000 lumens. And that's that Sony VPL CS4, in case you want to look that up. But again, I will give you one more chance to redeem yourself. And I'm going to ask you, how is the screen producing an image this bright? We'll wait and see what he says. Bet you it's an install or something crazy. We're waiting on Crow to respond back. It's not saying anything. Come on. Nothing. He don't respond. All he does is just call. He got no questions. Bro, it's over. It's over, my man. Next year I'll see you in court. It's over. It's over, buddy. I'm gonna let you know something. I'm gonna have my lawyer have me paint this screen in the courtroom when I take you in. You better hope that screen doesn't show up. And I have good attorneys too, very good attorneys. Hey Crow, check this out. You want to see something pretty cool? See how high that level is on that black screen that even the blend come close to blending that screen? And keep in mind, check this out, watch this. Where do I put that? That's our silver technology. Can't figure out what it is. Oh, here it is. I'm going to show you some mercy today, my friend. This is your screen paint mix right here. That's a black screen right there. That is our silver technology there. I blended your screen, buddy. If my screen was so dark, it would have came up pitch black dark next to your screen. Oh well. Next time, don't mix black paint into your demonstrations. Do them for real. Be respectable. And like I said, you see this new technology we have over here? I'll send you a quart of that for free. Because I know what it's going to do to your screen paint. It is going to mimic everything. Look at this. I want you to look at it real carefully. No. I want you to look at it really carefully. You see this stuff right here? If I wanted to be dirty, Crow, I have a degree in chemistry, Crow. Did you know that? I have a degree in chemistry. If I wanted to, I can make your product right here. Right now, I can make it. I can make your product and I can advance it and make it better than what it is. And I can use your own product to blow out your own product. Doesn't that sound crazy? But I can do it easily. But I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because this is your product, Crow. This is your product. This is what put bread on your table. So I'm not going to do that because that would be wrong. But I'm going to show you the side-by-side demonstrations. I'm not taking anything from you. Like I said, I'm not slandering your product in any way. I'm not calling it trash. I'm not calling it garbage. I'm not saying this, that, and that. I'm not saying nothing bad about it. I'm just doing a simple side-by-side next to your product. But I want you to understand that when you look at this technology crystal clear, I don't want you coming saying, oh, he's using my technology, so-and-so. No, I'm not using your technology. This is a whole new different form of tech, Crow. You're looking at a product that looks completely different on the outside, but it's gray on the inside. But yet, it can blend into your screen as if it was your own. Now, you sat there and said, where's my phone at? I'm not gonna trust me. I'm not trying to put don't so you're getting mad and getting angry and getting upset. It's just you need to be outed, man. You needed the taste of your own medicine. You need to be outed. That's what you need to do. Alright, so look. Check it out. This is your screen paint, right? Don't get mad. Just watch. Where's your screen? Where's your screen? You can only see your screen because you can see the line right there. But if that line wasn't there, where would your screen be at? Oh, we got to completely blend this thing in. All right, hold on a minute. We're going to completely blend your screen. So you can completely blend it. Get all the lines down. Because remember, in your demonstration, you said that your screen was actually, our screen was so dark. So I'm just proving a theory. That's all I'm doing. Look, I asked you a simple question. That's all. If you're left well enough alone and mind your own business, then you wouldn't be sitting here right now watching your screen get blended in by black technology. Let's see. Just got pieces more. You can completely put the whole screen into a blend. You can blend your whole screen. How many more pieces I got to go before I make the screen completely disappear? Here's the thing. Try to be respectful to the man, okay? Understand, you know what I mean? Just try to be respectful toward him, you know? I try to be respectful. Yeah, I know he's not respectful toward me in any way whatsoever. He hates my guts. But I don't do that to people because, I try to be fair. And I'm doing a fair demonstration. I'm not calling him a scammer. I'm not calling this, that, and the other. I'm not saying you can make this paint, blah, blah. I'm not saying that. I'm just showing you the truth. Because when he does these demonstrations, he fakes them. He mixes our product with black paint. So he's getting a chance to see the demonstration done real. So we're going to completely blend your screen. Right. So like I said, for him to make these statements that the screen was so dark that you couldn't see it, you know what I mean? Is you can tell that bottom line is all those demonstrations he was doing against us, he's faking them. He was doing bad. He was doing ugly demonstrations. That's what he was doing. Because you can see right here, we blended right into a screen with no problem. And that's somebody that would hate somebody so much that will go to any means necessary. Now let me explain something to you about Mr. Crow. He's an intelligent person. He has the ability to be able to make good products. He does. But he has to learn to stop hating on everybody else and just concentrate on his own craft. He already has a customer base. You got a customer base. You got people who follow you. Do something positive with it. That's what you need to do with it. That's what you need to do. Do something positive with it. I'm not trying to... If I wanted to tear you down and take everything from you, I can mimic. I told you I have your products. I have all your screen paints. I can mimic every last one of them. I can advance them and make them far more better than what they are. If I can take a screen and I can basically have it take a direct hit from sunlight, what do you think I could do with your code? Now, once you crack that one, pretty much everything else is a cakewalk. Because now you figured out a way how to basically combat ambient light. There's no more stronger ambient light than the sun itself. Once you crack that code, everything else is pretty much a bit of a cakewalk. Now, if he had came at me differently, when we first started, I'm going to see how he came at me first differently. I remember I had, what was it, the D5K? Yeah, it was a D5K. The D5K screen paint. And I remember that when he first contacted me, he wanted to ask me what was in my ingredients. He wanted me to share my ingredients with him. And I replied to him, no, that wasn't going to do that. And he was mad and angry and upset with me because at that particular time, Crow's paint used to be free. If you go on his site, he actually has a mix where he shows you how to make it for free. And it was free. Then he started charging people. Now, the reason why he started charging people is because he realized that it does cost money to make this stuff, and he has to make a profit off of it some way. He just can't give out free paint. Well, he could have just gave the ingredients out. I don't know why he just gave the ingredients out and just let people make it themselves, which he did. He did do a video where he was actually showing people how to make it. So later on, he came at us because he was upset because we were making a profit off our product, something I worked hard to do and I have that right to. And he was mad at me because I was making a profit and he thought I was a scammer and I was this, that, and the other. And I think the reason why I know why, Crow, you shot yourself in the foot. And I'll tell you why you shot yourself in the foot. Business-wise and strategy-wise, you shot yourself in the foot. Because now you've made a product that people are used to paying a certain price for. And you don't do enough of the insane demonstrations to prove the technology's worth. Like I can go on here and I can do a demonstration against DMP Supernova, the Paxil screen, all these different high-tech screens, and I can show you the difference between my technology versus their technology, or how my technology reacts on ultra short throw, how it works on short throw, outside, and all the other nonsense. I can show you all that stuff right there in my demonstrations. I can show you there's a difference between our technology and what's out there on the market by the insane demonstrations that I like to do. Where some people feel better doing these demonstrations in poorly lit environments and peppered out lights in the environment, high powered projectors and all that stuff. Now, I know he's going to say, oh, you have a lot of high powered projectors. Yes, and I do have a lot of low end projectors too, because I buy a lot of low end projectors. I buy projectors that are literally so old that they can't even be hooked up through HDMI, even a converter. I had to build a computer to run them through because they were so old. So, you know, you have to test it on everything. And he was just typecasting it over and over and over again on these 4K projectors and this, that, and the other. And, you know, I told you, when you do a demonstration in an environment with a screen that's used to being in an ambient light controlled environment, what happens is when somebody takes it out of that environment, and they may stick it in an environment that may be more harsh than an environment that screen's used to being comfortable being in, that screen is going to fade and it's going to fail. That's why all our ambient rejection tests are done outside. There's nothing to protect the screen. We don't use 4,000 lumen projectors, Crow, when we're outside. We're using 1,000 lumen projectors when we do those demonstrations. So if my screen can pick up at 13 feet back at 6 o'clock in the evening and produce an image on a screen outside, inside the house is a cakewalk for the technology. But you don't do that. You do these little peppered little lights around the environment. That light you see every day. If you walk through my house, you see the same lights day in and day out, day in and day out. But your environment only changes when you try to prove that your screens have some form of ambient light rejection to it, when they really don't. That's why eventually you would turn the lights out, because that's the high points of your screen. Technically, you would have to be in the dark to use it. You know why? It's not the color problem, it's your contrast. Any kind of contrast that pops up on that screen, it automatically turns gray and the color starts to wash out automatically. That's why you have a better chance of doing a demonstration in the dark. I know it's stuff already, man. Come on, I've been doing this for years. Just got to better your craft. Now, I told you before that I wanted you to do a demonstration taking your gray screen paint mix and other gray screens and doing those demonstrations all together to see which ones can produce the higher contrast level. You waited too long. We did it already. We got a black silver. We had a screen, a gray screen that can produce a black contrast level in color. As a matter of fact, you want to see the demonstration? I'll show it to you. Hold on, Crow. I got a demonstration I want you to see. This is on a gray screen too, outside. We'll do, let's see if we can see it. Now, mind you, we do two versions of this. We do one version live and one version pre-recorded. All right? So you know. You want to see you got to see the one with the direct sunlight. Hit with the direct sunlight, you got to see that one. First, I'm going to show you that one first. That was pretty cool. You got to see that one. Wait, stick around. I want you to see it. I want you to see this. Let me get your sample sheet off of here real quick. All right? Let's get this off here real quick, okay? Let's put this over here, okay? And I want to show you this. You want to see this. Check this out. I got to sit down for this one. You're going to find this quite fascinating. Now, keep in mind, Crow, I've been to California quite a few times. I have a few business contacts down there. And when they do rear projection for outdoor advertising, do you know that the glass is slightly green? It's slightly tinted, so basically it cuts down on any of the sun that may basically disrupt the picture quality on the screen that's actually being displayed. Now, usually in those demonstrations, they use somewhere between maybe 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 lumen projectors because they know sooner or later the sun's going to make contact with the glass. I'm doing this demonstration with 4,000 lumens. I did it at 1,000 and 3,600 lumens. Oh, there's the sloughs. But I want you to look at this. So there's the projector right there. As you can see, just look. See how you can't see the image at all? Now, the interesting thing about this technology, I'm trying to educate you here. The interesting thing about this technology does, when you put it against glass and direct sunlight is hitting it, it's not going to produce an image on the opposite side. Keep in mind how hard this is to do. The projector is pushing through 4,000 lumens, which once it makes contact with sunlight, it's pretty much nowhere near 4,000 lumens. It's going to have to push through that glass, hit that image, and that image is sitting outside, not inside, where it's being protected by walls and ceilings and all that stuff. See all that sunlight pouring around that screen? See how bright that screen is being hit? The screen is sitting outside, not inside. So you can see how much light is filtering through that screen. Now hold on, give it a minute. You're going to find this quite fascinating. All right, now we're going to take a walk outside. And we're going to my front yard. Do you see that image, Crow? See how much a gap in the glass? See how it's hitting that screen? It's producing that image outside with a direct hit from sunlight. It's not even laying against the glass. It's actually about a gap between the glass and the physical screen because the screen was so big that I couldn't fit it into the glass. You know what that means, Crow? You see that right there? You know what that means right there? That little piece of information for us, you know what that means? We just figured out how to start the table of contents on building technology that can take direct hits from the sun. So imagine if that technology is producing that image right there without a problem, what do you think it'll do once we bring it inside? This screen could flatline just about everything. Anything that comes against it, it'll flatline it. Now, keep in mind, this isn't toward you in any way whatsoever. I told you, I'm not thinking about you one bit. I got my eyes are set for something bigger. Like I said, all those sample sheets I have in that kitchen drawer over there, this technology is being engineered for the big boy screens. Because, like I said, by next year, we are working on getting our own form of physical fixed frame projection screens, wallpaper screens, and motorized tension screens. And they will be affordable so everybody can afford them. And they will have that technology embedded into them. All right, let me show you something here. I'll come out of that real quick. Let's show you. Now I'm going to show you the test that we had to do for the gray screen. Gray screen had to pass, or the black silver had to pass the... Oh, wait, I'm going to show you one more. I'm going to show you one. Hold on. I got one for you. Hold on. Let me see if we can get this one for you. That's a 1,000 lumen projector test done. There's my 1,000 lumen projector right there. So you can see we did test this on 1,000 lumens. That's the projector right there we use outside for testing. Same screen up against the glass. And if you notice, I have a big awning out there. You see that big, huge awning I have out there? I removed it. You know why? Because I don't do demonstrations under the awning because that's basically cheating. So I removed the entire thing back. So all that light can boom hit the side of that screen. As a matter of fact, I was on the demonstration getting excited because every time the sun would come out, I would go, oh my goodness, the sun's coming out. I get to do this demonstration outside. I can't wait. I get excited when the sun comes out. When other people are inside the house trying to keep it from hitting their screens, I'm waiting to get outside to do a demonstration outside. That shows you my level of passion I have for my technology. See that right there? That's 1,000 lumens, Crow. 5 feet away from the screen, hitting a piece of glass, punching through the glass, pushing through a piece of our technology, and then basically being hit with a ton of ambient light. And around 12 o'clock, we did that demonstration, around 12 o'clock, and still producing an image. And this is not even a final formula. This is the very bare basis of its test. It hasn't even begun to basically start being tested on certain levels we got planned for it. This is just to figure out exactly where we need to go and how the screen has to function in a certain way. So it'll take us about a year. By next year, we'll be ready with this. Do you have any idea what this thing is going to be able to do once we start pulling them inside? He's not going to stick around, save hundreds. Dude, I don't save people hundreds. I save people thousands of dollars. I test against big screens. Wait. I got another one to show you. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Stick around. I got another one to show you. Stick around. Hold on. Don't leave. I got another one for you. Hold on. Got another demonstration I want you to see. That right there is that silver screen. The one I just pulled up, that's that technology right there. In my living room, right there. That's live right there. Remember that technology I just showed you that just blended into your screen? That's that technology right there. Looks like a TV, don't it? Wait. I'm not done. I got one more to show you. Don't leave yet. I got another one to show you. This I did on my birthday right here. This is when I was sitting in my living room watching Hitman in my living room. On my birthday. You see where my screen sits at? Surrounded in windows. That's hard work, man. I'm not putting you down, but that's hard work. That's what you got to do. In order to reach that stage, you got to put that hard work in. Look at this. I'm going to show you another one. This is the black silver test. Final test for black silver. Any screen, and I said, you heard me say it in demonstrations many times. When we do these demonstrations, these screens, you see that time right there? 6:54. Look at the time, Crow. 6:54. There's me showing off the technology right there, as I showed you in that container. See, when I see people do them little peppered lights all through the environment, that's not an ambient light rejection test to us. That's too easy. It has to be a challenge in there. I need to see the screen struggle. So there it is right there. There's the screen right there. There's a measuring tape. I'm showing you my measuring tape readout right there. 13 feet. There's a projector right there. SVGA 600 by 800 res projector. That is the screen I just showed you. Yeah, keep in mind, my friend, you said it blows. Dude, that demonstration is done outside on a 1,000 lumen projector. That's the part you don't get. If you're saying this product, if this product is that good, then keep in mind, you could do the 1,100 lumen challenge. It's still there. If you have this paint, you could do the 1,100 lumen challenge. Look at that image. That's outside. That's not inside the house. You got to understand. Look at Tron. We're showing Tron contrast levels on a gray screen. Remember I told you that technology has the ability to mimic contrast at 1,000 lumens. Look at that. So that means any one of my customers, if they got a projector of 1,000, and we did it already at 800 lumens, we did it at 600 lumens. Let me show you the angle gain. Dude, I just tested this UV mix just a few minutes ago. Just a few minutes ago. We just did the UV mix just a few minutes ago. How's it brighter? I just blended the screen. See what I mean? They can't accept, here's the problem, they can't accept it. They can't accept it. I'm showing you demonstrations on 1,000 lumen projectors. I'm showing you perfect angle gain. I'm showing you demonstrations of screens taking direct hits from sunlight. I'm showing you all kinds of interesting demonstrations that they have never done and never tried to match. But you tell yourself whatever you got to tell yourself. Because at the end of the day, this is what I got to back up my work. As a matter of fact, you can go to the trailer on my YouTube channel and you can watch me painting the screen in outside. Like I said before, can't pull contrast, man. No, the screen can't, none of the screens can pull contrast. The only screen we have, the technology, all our technology pulls contrast. Couldn't answer that question why that screen was producing the white level that high. Wait. Let's go farther than that. Let's go to see that beautiful, how white that level is? How beautiful that natural skin tone is? It's glowing. This is the demonstration you did on our black paints, and the paint was so dark you couldn't even see it. No, but I want you to look at this real quick. Look, that's up to you what you prefer. I'm not trying to persuade you to buy anything. I'm not trying to persuade you to buy one thing at all, period. Let's put it this way. Let me show you something. If Crow makes a black paint, this makes him a serious hypocrite. It does, because he's been slandering black technology for the longest time, saying that it's dirty, it's too dark. Why would anybody? It's this, that, and the other. Now, if he turns around and makes a black paint, you know what that means? That means I was right the entire time when I said that black technology is far more superior than any screen out there. That means I would be right if he makes a black paint. You understand that? That makes him a hypocrite, and that makes me 100% right. When I tell you that black technology, even though we have screens, like I said, we have screens that are gray, we have screens that are bronze, but I've always said when it comes to me choosing a screen, I'm always going to choose a black screen. A black screen is going to be far more superior than any screen. Look at the OLEDs. Are OLED screens gray? They're black. Look at your computer monitors, expensive high-tech PC monitors you have in your house. Are they gray? They're black. So he can't make a black screen. Not ever. I'm surprised he made a screen paint that dark, because he shouldn't have. Period. That makes him a hypocrite. You can't sit there and slander something and turn around and support it, because that means I was right the entire time. Well, look at my white levels right there. Look how beautiful that looks. Like I said, the image was so dark that you couldn't even see the screen. There's right there. But let me show you something real quick. And that's, like I said, when you do the whole blah, 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 that's all you can do. Because I'm showing you proof right here. That's all you can do. Look, man, that's all you can do. If I'm a scammer, I'm showing you the proof right here. I'm right here doing a live demonstration. How am I a scammer? I showed you customer screen that was working. Oh, number one? All right. Wait a minute, hold on. Who's that in the corner? Who's that right there? Let me see. Leslie. Oh, close up. Leslie, or whatever your name is. This right here is Crow's UV Mix. Would you like me to put it against the screen? No. All right, there we go. So what do you see, Leslie? My technology just mimicked the screen that fast. And mind you, this is the color of my screen. So now I'm going to ask you a question. How is it possible that my screen is producing an image so bright that it's blending into his screen with no problem, but yet his screen is actually brighter than my screen? I asked you a question. How close you want to be? 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 I'm close. How close you want to be? Get out of here with that nonsense, boy. I was right up on top of the screen. Right up on top of the screen. And keep in mind, when you watch a projection screen, you don't sit that close. You sit from here. So you should be able to see a distance from where I'm sitting at right now. This is where my seats are at. How many people got theater setups and they're sitting that close to a screen? All right, well, guess what? Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, man, I do my homework. I've been doing this for 10 years, man, over 10 years. You see all those projectors I've collected? Oh, look, and that's all you can say. Oh, the pixels are bad quality, so and so and so. Dude, you asked me to get closer to the screen. I got closer to the screen. You can't even see a screen paint there anymore. Where is it at? You can see little tabs right now. That's basically about it. There you go. There it is. Gone. There it is. Gone. So if my technology is so dark, explain to me this. Don't say cameras, because we all heard the cameras already. It's funny how every time somebody comes in and we ask them that question, the first thing they bring up, oh, it's the cameras in your phone. And then when I show a customer screen showing off the display on it, then it's something else. Dude, camera settings have nothing to do with it. And again, I explained to it crystal clear so you can understand. If it was my camera set, oh, it's washed. How's it washed? How's the image washed? How's the image washed? You can't even see his screen paint in there anymore. So how's it washed? How's it washed? Tell me how is it washed. Explain it to us. Matter of fact, you made the statement. Explain to us how is it washed. Give us the technical theory on how the screen is washed. Oh, air is not washed. Okay. All right, look, people. I had fun here. I'm going to get back to work because I got to do a few things. I just got my Chromecast in here, and right now I'm still working on my setup upstairs. So this came in today, so I don't know if I'm going to be setting that up later on today, but I'm still working on my gaming room upstairs. Look, I'm going to do something that he can't do. Stairs. See what I'm talking about? When y'all talk about, oh, what projectors? Look at this. You see all those projectors right here? You see all the stuff I test my stuff on? Look at this. Look at these projectors. Oh, these over here. Christie's. He said, I got venue projectors. You know what these are? Those are the relics, the old projectors right there, 720p. These projectors were manufactured in 1999. Got old relics down there, old projectors we test them on. 600 lumens. Knockoff projectors we got to test them on, all different forms of ultra short throws. There's my other one right here, big boy Christie right here. That's the Sony projector outside. We got the ViewSonic he got right there. Sony, another projector right there. Wait a minute, hold on. Panasonic 1500 lumens, another Christie on the floor. Oh, motorized projection screen painted with our technology. Let's come in here to the gaming room. This is where I'm building my gaming room. 135. 505 Christie right there. Christie projector right there. Another NEC projector. Short throw NEC. That's the case I'm building over there. This is my setup in here. I got so many environments to walk through this house to test my product on. I don't have to do it in the same environment. If I don't want to do a demonstration downstairs, I can come up here. If I don't want to do it here, I got a screen out on my deck. I got a 126-inch screen on my deck. I got another area up here if I choose I want to use. I ain't even touched this area yet. That's the attic. Attic is huge. Got a big basement downstairs. Got a big backyard downstairs. I got plenty of places if I want to go do testing. I got plenty of rooms outside to do testing. Let's jog downstairs again. This is the main screen I use the most. This is my favorite. But all this equipment is going upstairs for the gaming room. And I'm going to get that, hook up my Echo Chromecast, whatever that thing is, to this right here. Get that set up there. And then here, hold on for a minute. Let me show you something real quick. We're going to come out of this one because we don't need to do this demonstration here anymore. We're done in here. Then I got a 126-inch on the deck. I used to have a 180-inch downstairs, but got rid of that joker. So we'll come out of here real quick. Oh, wait. Let's get this screen. It's right here. Yeah. Kind of did that one on purpose. Just to let you know. Not to be rude. I left it up there. You think I was just going to camouflage in the fish? Okay, let's move on. All right. Yeah, you said it's better, right? But yeah, here's me my demonstrations. That's my 120 out there. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Look at that right there. Right next to the window, ultra short throw. That's my cardboard projection screen. Right there, so I can watch in the kitchen. If his is better, he could do any of the demonstrations. As a matter of fact, I just gave him a challenge on that 1,000 lumen projector outside. He can do the same demonstration with no problem. All right, so let's go to, like I said, in order for your product to be proven better, my friend, you got to do the test, man. You got to do the test. And ambient light projection tests for us are done outside. All right, let me ask you a question. Does he have a screen paint that can be hit with direct sunlight? I asked you a question. Does he have a screen paint that can be hit with direct sunlight? All right then. You've seen it in person. Oh, you've seen it in person? So bottom line is that's not good enough. You have to document it. You missed the point, my friend. Again, you missed the point. First things first, the reason why you said who watches and direct sunlight, let me explain something to you. Since COVID-19, a lot of the companies, the stores and restaurants have been doing outside dining. And outside dining, which means they would like to have a projection screen that can be used in direct sunlight. Because you have people out there that want to watch shows and entertainment and stuff like that. On top of that, consider the fact for outdoor applications, for window advertising applications, you missed the big picture here, my friend. So you're thinking about being in that dark, cramped little room. That's what you're thinking about. I'm thinking about the bigger picture here. You develop a technology that basically can take a direct hit from sunlight. That means if it can take that direct hit sunlight there, I can take that technology and incorporate it into a screen paint in here, which means you could use that screen in the most brightest setup without the screen washing out or fading. You missed the big picture. Do you have an idea of how many windows are on a storefront? So say there's like 16 windows on a storefront, and say the technology goes for around somewhere between $200 a quart. You do the math. I think on a bigger level. All right. And if you said you've seen it in person, that's not enough. That's hearsay. You have to show proof. That's why I have videos documenting everything that I do. I have live demonstrations documenting everything that I do. So if you're going to sit there and say that you saw it in person, that's hearsay. We don't believe it. We have to see a video of it to show that it's true. So saying you saw it in person doesn't mean anything. You do know what hearsay means in court, right? So it's not enough. You show me a video, I'll give you 2 days. Have a video for me in 2 days. I'm not going to block you. Come here and you can post it. Matter of fact, I'll put it on the 1100 Lumen challenge. Post the video there. We'll check back in 2 days and see if you posted, okay? If you saw it in person and you're a good friend of his, then you would have no problem going to his house and recording it, or he would record it. Knowing him, he would probably record it. So just record the video. I want to see the same thing, direct sunlight, nothing on a top of a balcony or nothing like that. Direct sunlight, match the same exact demonstration we just did. That's all. Not enough. You can't talk and say you're going to do something. You have to do it. That's all I'm asking. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't say it, do it. Not to be rude or disrespectful towards you, but you know, saying you can't back it up, then that means it's not true. When I could come in here and I could show you videos when I sat there on the camera and said, oh, I did it at 900 lumens outside, 1,000 lumens outside. I showed you the demonstrations. I can pull any demonstration up and show you that I've done that demonstration right on my screen for you to see. So if he's done it, show it. I would like to see it. I'll give you 2 days. We'll see if it's at the bottom of the post, okay? Ultimate 1100 lumen challenge. Look, I know you feel the need to come in here and defend him the best way you can. I can understand that. That's what you're doing. But like I said, I asked him a simple question. No one called him a scammer. No one called him any nasty names. Just asked him a simple question. Tell me why the screen is producing an image that bright. When you have made this campaign for the longest time, it was that dark. Try to use camera settings. We brought in a customer who has the technology. We showed a very bright image of our technology. That doesn't work anymore. So what else do you have? All right, sure. Whatever you got to do, Sparky. Do you see my table, how many orders I have on my table, my friend? That's because I can back up my technology and show that it works. My table is always going to have orders on it, no matter what. I'm under contracts. In my contracts, I get paid regardless. I got contracts right now, kicking off right now as we speak. So, you know, here we go. There you go. I'm going to show you a video. I want you to look at this very carefully. This is why I want you to post that video you're going to show me. We call this is the 1100 lumen challenge. This was brought to his attention. He said he had the same product as us. We has to do the same. He has to do the same exact demonstration. See where that screen's sitting at? That is my Sony, I think it's VPL-X1000 lumen projector. It's about 1,000, maybe about 1,100 lumens right there. See my time? Marking my time. I show the atmosphere where the projector screen is sitting at. Nice and bright all the way around. Just watch. Just watch, Lawrence. Because that what you just said a few minutes ago about saying you saw him do a demonstration on direct sunlight. I want you to record this. I want you to post this video right here. The video is called our Ultimate Screen Paint Challenge. I want you to post that demonstration right there. I'm going to look for it in 2 days for you, okay? So you have to understand, if I go to one of these big companies and I claim to have something that I don't because I'm just talking trash out of my mouth, they're going to want me to back it up. And keep in mind, like I said, if you ever get a contract from a company, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to take your product and they're going to test it under every freaking thing they can get their hands on. And one of the things they're going to do is they're going to hit it in commercial light. If your screen's not used to being hit in commercial light, it's not going to do too well. Now, keep in mind, because we have done our demonstrations on projectors outside of 1,000 lumens, anything they use inside is a cakewalk for us. They might just give me the contract and let me sign it right here because I know the kind of projectors they have in their facility. They're using something like 8,000 and 7,000, 10,000, 4K. These are massive projectors. And we're used to using 720p 1,000 lumen projectors outside for our ambient light rejection tests. So you stick me in a facility with all this commercial light and you hit me with a projector that's something like 7 or 8,000 lumens. Are you kidding me? You know what 7 or 8,000 lumens looks like on this technology? Good God. You have no idea. That's because we set the bar down so freaking low that anything else that hits it above that is going to pass with flying colors. That's the whole purpose. But y'all, you miss all that. I'm going to show you something right here real quick. In all my demonstrations, all my environments were well lit. This is the last house I lived in. You see how bright that downstairs is? No. Look at the downstairs. You see how bright the downstairs is? Or are you trying to say our screen's gunmetal? Don't do that one. You'll embarrass yourself with that one. Trust me, don't do that. Don't try to use that one. That was already, somebody already got blocked for that one. Don't do that one. But let's go down. Let me show you. See how, look at the floor. Look how bright the downstairs is compared to his living room. This is the last, I love this house. This house was so freaking bright. Oh my goodness. See all that condensed lighting hitting my screen? See that window open next to it? This is old technology we don't even make anymore. No, but I want you to look. I want you to look. It's $89. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't, of course, like I said, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. 14 feet back. Matter of fact, that's the projector I got upstairs. I forgot I brought that thing twice. Now look at this. Look at the environment. I want you to just look at the environment. Stop rambling on about nonsense. Look, appreciate the demonstration. Look at the environment. Look at all the lighting in the environment. Look at the condensed lighting hitting the screen. Look at that. Just look at it. Dude, you know what color gunmetal is? What color is gunmetal? I'm going to ask you a question. You're saying gunmetal. What color is gunmetal? No, if you're announcing what color is gunmetal? What is it? What color is it? I don't know how people mention colors and don't know what the colors are. What is gunmetal? Come on, you were talking all this time. I just want to tell me what is gunmetal. What's the color of gunmetal? No, dude. See, there again, you don't see. I told you, I can't give you a logical question, a logical answer. You know what gunmetal is? I'm gonna educate you today. Gunmetal is a screen. You ever seen RoboCop? The color of RoboCop, that bluish kind of gray to his body. That's gunmetal. So now you know your colors. You can get a cookie now. Don't make up or don't say things you don't know what you're talking about, because then it doesn't make you look. I'm not trying to bring you down, but if you don't know what that is, 9's not a gunmetal screen, it's gold. So good try with that one, but let's move on. But anyway, see that so much light makes contact with that screen? Now, you show me one demonstration where he did that exact demonstration on that level. I'm asking you a question. Do you have one demonstration did anything on that level? Look at that. Look at that screen. Look at that image that screen's pulling off. Right next to an open window with condensed lighting hitting the screen. All right, as I can see, this person is going to have to go. It's sad. He can't tell me. He tells me it's gunmetal. He doesn't even know the color of gunmetal. It's sad. Dude, you know this channel is set for adults, right? All right, it's Saturday, right? It's a Saturday? It is Saturday. You should be watching cartoons about right now. Goodbye. Look at that image. Look how much light hits that screen. They don't even fade, doesn't wash out, nothing. I do my homework. This is why I can sit here in fully lit environments and walk around and my screen looks incredible. Y'all don't do demonstrations on this level. This is why your technology fails, because you're used to being in those dark environments all the time. These screens are tested outside, and because they're tested outside, ambient light like this is not going to bother the screen. My projector is sitting back 14 feet. Y'all not showing me nothing. Like I said, from the door. Y'all can't get mad at me. How you can get mad at me? Because basically I work hard. You can't get mad at me. Look at my work. You can't get mad at me. I got videos for days like this of me doing demonstrations outside in fully lit environments. How you get mad at me? Because you don't want to work hard enough. See that condensed lighting hitting the screen? See that? It's not pushing away from the screen. It's actually hitting the screen. And I can show you a contrast demonstration in a fully lit environment. And this is old technology. We don't even make this stuff anymore. The stuff we have now is far more advanced than this. With that being said today, Crow Boys, you got schooled today. I'm sorry, but you did. And I know you came up with a whole bunch of multiple excuses, but look, we blended your tech, no problem at all. I sat there and showed you demonstrations on different levels of different technology we have tested outside. I showed you on 1,000 lumen demonstration tests. I showed you demonstrations that you probably never even seen before that I've ever done. Look at that, right next to an open window. You see how red that fish looks? That means I can walk anywhere in that environment and that screen will pull up. Now, if you look, when you want to say our technology is, like I said, it's your level on what you make it on, but don't compare your stuff to mine. It's not the same. It is. I'm sorry. Because you can't match any of my demonstrations. Oh, well, I got things to do. I got somebody I got to call back because I got a business deal with them right now. But I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Like I said, I'm glad he came into the room. I'm happy Crow came into the room because I gave him a chance to show him some of the demonstrations I do on my level. How we do things over here. And this isn't some where I'm going to show you an ambient light rejection demonstration. And I'm going to put lights delivery in these areas. No, this is my everyday environment. So if I want to sit there with the window open, if I want my condensed lighting on, if I want my environment nice and bright, I can have that. You see how much light that hits the fireplace? That's how much light that's making contact with the screen. That's a black screen. That was, what technology was that we're developing that was black like that? I forgot what it was, but that's a black screen. Oh, by the way, that screen's jet black. And by the way, 9s aren't gunmetal. Like I said, even when you say gunmetal, I say, do you know the color of gunmetal? Do you know what gunmetal is? The color of gunmetal? It's blue. It's blue and gray. That's gunmetal. So it's kind of like if you see RoboCop, that kind of funny bluish kind of whatever steel look to him. That's gunmetal. So you know. Next time you say that a 9 is actually gunmetal. All right, Crow Boys. Bye-bye. Gotta go. And everybody else, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Like I said, I get tired. I don't get tired of it, but I find it entertaining that, and they think that I'm upset. I'm not upset. I'm showing you what you need to see. And you can't come up with any kind of logical answer but a bunch of cursing and carrying on and emojis and all that nonsense. That's all you can do. Can't come up with anything at all. Let me come out of my video here. And let's go to... Gotta come up with some better ideas than that, people. See how beautiful that image looks, people? Boom, 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 boom. All right, it's a nice day outside. I wonder how nice it is outside today. If it's a good day outside, I might do a demonstration out here. I haven't had a chance to do one of the Chrissies outside. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a demonstration out there today. I haven't had a chance to play with the Chrissy outside today. That's what I'm gonna do. Go outside on the Chrissy. Again, dude, you can't provide a customer code number. Here's the thing. First things first, I don't got no transaction ID. Second thing, you're not even showing up on my account at all, period. So I don't know what the heck he's talking about. And we get them from time to time. I had a fellow who came into the room, and this was interesting. A fellow came into the room as we're watching this demonstration. Look how beautiful it looks. We had a fellow came in the room who claimed that he didn't get his item. All right. So when we have like orders like that, like lots and lots of orders on the table like that, sometimes orders will get skipped. Now, if an order gets skipped and a person contacts me, hey, Ken, look, didn't my tracking number still saying pre-shipped? Can you go out and check for me? I asked you, what is your what's the date of time you ordered that product? Because keep in mind, if you pay through PayPal, which we accept PayPal, it's going to show a detailed receipt on when you placed that order. So if you give me the date when you placed it, I can go through my PayPal account and track you down. So he comes and he tells me he bought it on the 22nd. Look up on the 22nd. We only have a black and an eclipse that went on the 22nd, so his order is not showing up. So now I got to consider the fact whether this guy's trolling me or not. So I'm trying to talk to him like, I don't know how you don't have the information, because we send you out an email. Anyone's bought from us, you'll get an email from us with your detailed tracking information, everything on it you need to have from the door to get you up and going to be to track down your information. But he's saying that he's not seeing it, he doesn't have it. Even if it's a pre-ship, you're still going to get that information from us, because we have to send you the information to begin with. So he keeps saying the 22nd. So now I got to disconnect my projector, because keep in mind, I can't show people's personal information. I have to disconnect the projector, hook up my monitor, and take some painter's tape and cover over people's names to show them the dates that he's not coming up on the 22nd at all, period. There's only ones that are coming up are 187, and the other one was 184, which would have been an eclipse and the 12. That's the only two. If he had the light kit, it'd have been 142. Then he goes in, he's having this conversation, and I'm feeling upset because this is what bothers me. If you want to contact me on discussing your order, then you contact me through my cell phone, as Mr. Jamie did, which shows you I can be reached. All right, there for those people who say I can't reach them. Yeah, you can be reached. My cell phone just went off in the background. That was him carrying on. You can email me. And if I find out that your order was skipped, then I'll send you out an extra quart of paint. And I do that all the time. I'll send people an extra quart or extra gallon, whatever. I'll double your order. One guy skipped by accident. I sent them out free LED lights, for the inconvenience. So it's not a problem for me to find it, track it, fix it. So it happens. We skip. Sometimes an order may get skipped. And you see me, and that's why I do the demonstrations. You see me out there packing all those packages out. You see me talking to the person who's driving my package, so everybody can see that I do my work. I package my packages out and make sure my customers are taken care of. And keep in mind, when that driver comes out here, that's an extra $100 I take out of my pocket. So I pay for your shipping, and I pay an extra $100 to make sure that those packages reach their destination. People they don't understand that. Don't think about that part. But I pay that money out of my pocket. That extra $100 to pay her, so you guys are taken care of. The rest is important. So then I constantly do updates. I'm constantly coming, so, okay, look, we don't have shipping containers. We don't have the containers today, so maybe delayed here. I ran out of ink. I tell you everything up front, anything that's going, even down to the smallest thing. I'll do an update and tell you everything that's going on why it's late and this, that, and the other. But eventually, you will see that table stacked up with orders. You will hear me talking to the shipper to take out my packages, and it's taken care of. So I work as hard as I can to get it done. You know what I mean? But like I said, sometimes some items we might miss a few items. If we got 30 or 40 orders coming through, we might miss one. But if we miss one, we make sure you get compensated for basically waiting. We'll send you some extra stuff. All right. So bottom line, I can't find his tracking number anywhere. And then I'm upset because I don't like the fact that he's conducting this business, his personal business, on a live stream. This should be taken care of on a phone call. It should be taken care of through email. We should not be having this conversation with everybody in the middle of the stream. We should have never brought that up to begin with. And he kept going on and on and on about the 22nd. And then somewhere along the line, he goes, oh no, it was the 18th. So let me get this straight. If you buy from Amazon, you get a detailed little bill that pops up in your email that tells you, hey, you bought this from Amazon, and this is what it cost you such and so, and this is when you made the purchase. I don't answer, though. What do you mean I don't answer? I answer my phone all the time. What are you talking about? And you've never did business with me. So how would you know? All right. So anyway, so I feel that something like that, if you're going to discuss something like that, should be discussed on email, or it should be discussed on a call. That's when it should be discussed, not in the middle of a live stream. So I told the guy in the live stream, guess what? I'm going to send your money back. Because I didn't like the way it was handled. I like the way he did his business. So I'm going to PayPal, transfer back his money. I don't do that nonsense. If I basically have if you're going to discuss business, oh, look at the black levels on that. Woo, beautiful. Look at that, gorgeous. But anyway, if you're going to basically, you want to talk about shipping out an item, then all you have to do wait, what? Yeah, it'll be shipping out. And here's the thing. No one can come on here and ever accuse me of not shipping out items, because I do live packaging. So no one can ever sit there and say, oh, he doesn't ship out packages. Remember the last, it was yesterday, it was Friday. Yep, Friday. I had a table full of packages. Y'all even watched me show you how I basically wrap the containers before we ship them out. And they heard the conversation I was having with the driver, telling, look, I need you to drop this off. As a matter of fact, I had to pay her extra because the 2-gallon containers I had up here, I didn't have any boxes for them. So she drove to the post office, came back with the wrong boxes. I had to show her a picture of the boxes that I need. She went back and got those boxes. I had to come back, I had to pack them up, and I had to send her. She had to go back again. So I paid her an extra $50 for taking care of that for me. So I can make sure those customers have their packages. But anytime you see me with a table full of packages and we've seen you, I'm talking to y'all, we have a little chat back and forth, and I'm showing you the packages I'm shipping out, yes, I take care of my customers. Now, as I said before, I come up and I do updates. And in those updates, I'm going to tell you, hey, your package is delayed because of this. Your package is delayed because of that. I keep you up to date on everything that's going on. Go and check my channel right now and see how many shipping updates I have posted. All right, then. That's the thing about it. You got certain people that all they want to do is just find any little thing to try to nail you to a wall. And I don't care, because I know I do my work. I'm just happy because I got a chance to have actual Crow in here to look at the demonstrations. I'm happy about that. It's a good day. It's a good day. Finally got him in here to ask him, tell me why that screen is producing that image that bright. And he couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy the day today. As a matter of fact, I don't think about barbecuing, but nah, smoke kind of jacks me up. All right, I'm out of here, people. I got work to do, and I got things to do, and all that other things to do. I'm happy. This has been a good day for me.